So today's topic is resiliency and adaptability. It's actually a two-in-one because they actually work, they tie together. You have to be, in order to be resilient, you have to be able to adapt to the changes and to your environment, right? And in order to be adaptable, you have to be resilient to those changes of the environment. So by definition, what's resilient? Resilience refers to the ability to recover quickly from difficulties, while adaptability is the capacity to adjust to new conditions or changes. To individuals, there are benefits when you learn once you learn the practice of resiliency and adaptability. You improve handling of change and uncertainty, which helps individual responds to responsibilities, to new situations instead of becoming frustrated. So what that basically is saying is, when you know there's a challenge, instead of you tapping into your emotions, you will know how to handle that change. Instead of worrying more about what the emotion is, you are saying, okay, let me see what this change is, and let me figure out how to improve and see what that change is, and see how can I adapt to it. Enhance problem-solving skills, empowers individuals to find creative solutions to challenges. So if you know anything about me, I'm all about solution. I'm a solution-based person. I'm the type where don't come to me with a problem, come to me with a solution. So that means I'm testing your adaptability. I am testing your resiliency. I am telling you, say, look, if you're coming with a problem, I want to know what your solution is. So that means if you come to me with a solution, you're telling me you have looked at every logic or reasoning to come up with that solution. If you hadn't come up with a solution, you hadn't looked at every variable, you hadn't looked at every reasoning. Increase confidence and self-esteem. That kind of ties in together too. With confidence, you actually will have self-esteem. Successful navigating difficult situations, it will build that situation. Reduce stress and anxiety, best stress management and emotional regulation, okay? It will reduce your stress when you become resilient and adaptable, because you're used to those challenges and you understand that, look, I don't have to tap into my emotions to get an answer. If I know what the answer is, or I understand what the problem is, I don't have to worry about stressing out, and you become somebody like me. I'm used to seeing so many challenges and so many different situations and so many difficulties that it's just hard for me to tap into an emotion and get all upset. I have no reason to be like that, because I'm like, man, I kind of know where to find the resources. I know where to find the answers. Greater career success. Okay, that's for people on the professional side who looking for answers. You're able to take a new challenge, seize opportunities, and advance your career. Anybody that knows anybody like that's resilient and adaptable, you will get hired on the spot because they know that you're resilient and you're adaptable, because there is no perfect job, there is no perfect situation. But knowing that you are adaptable and resilient, they'll be like, oh yeah, you'll be perfect for our team because of that reason. The benefits for organizations: increase agility and responsiveness, enhance innovation and creativity. And I like this part here about innovation and creativity, because that's where we're at right now, presently, and going into the future. We're all about enhancing innovation and creativity. Creativity is what I'm all about. I already told you guys before, I have a very vivid imagination, and all that imagination comes from my creativity, my creative mind. I'm always tapping into my creative mind and thinking about different ways to improve things and innovating things. Improve productivity and performance, more likely to stay engaged, motivated, and productive when facing challenges. Again, you're not tapping into your emotions. You're not, giving all your energy into the negativity. You are more worried about how can you be more productive? How can you perform better at your task, right? How can you stay engaged, stay motivated to finding that solution, right? And because all that's doing is enhancing your productivity, enhancing your performance in your organization. And if I'm a manager, I'm that CEO, and I seen you perform like that, I'm just like, man, give that person a promotion. Stronger crisis management. All right, listen, man. You got to have a crisis management team. I want a crisis management team because things will happen. You're going to make mistakes. I'm going to make mistakes. You got to have a strong crisis management team that's better equipped to handle unexpected crises and maintain the business continuity. Because guess what? Let's say, for instance, I'm the CEO of that company. I make a stupid, dumb mistake. I can't come in the office. I have to take care of these other issues, these legal issues. Okay, my crisis management team, they're right there to walk me through it. Higher employee retention can lead to higher employee satisfaction and retention. Again, you know how people talk. They talk about they don't talk about the work culture. They're not going to talk about the job itself. They're going to talk about the work culture. So that means that's about higher retention. So if they're telling you that the work culture, you get increased agility, you enhance innovation, you improve productivity, they have a strong crisis management team. What do you think that's doing for the job itself? If they're talking all those positive things, they're enhancing your employee retention. So therefore, you have more people coming in. You have more people want to apply. Have more people that not saying so much negative things about your employer or your job on Google. So resilience and adaptability. That's kind of the commonalities of the benefits of an organization and the benefits of that comes to an individual as you become resilient and adaptable to the changes that has been happening and the changes that will be happening in our future.